of day. The general store on 24 is located on Route 24 in Lewis.
Headlines you can't get through your day without. On Power 101.7.
Effing pie, that old gag.
Stop it.
Jess, what you got?
Man. Democratic Senator Joe Manchin said he will not vote for President Joe Biden's Build Back Better Act. His position kills the bill, given the slim majority Democrats hold in the Senate. The $1.9 trillion spending plan focused on social services, child care, health care, and climate change. Manchin announced his decision on Fox News yesterday. The White House reacted. They were upset, saying that Manchin has submitted his own outline for a revised bill, and discussions had been continuing. In a statement, the press secretary called his statement a sudden and reversal in his position, and also a breach of his commitments to the president and his colleagues in the House and the Senate.
You know what? It's such a joke because
I know.
He's a Democrat, Joe Manchin. I guess he's got like the final say in this bill, right?
Mm-hmm.
And where does he go to announce?
Because of the slim majority.
But where does he go to announce that he's going to go against the president?
Where did he go?
Fox News.
Oh. I thought you meant something else.
It's like clockwork.
Yeah.
It's like, give me a break.
Fox News yesterday.
Where does he? It's like.
I thought you were about to drop another bomb on me.
Well, Charlemagne the God.
Yeah.
Interviewed Kamala Harris.
And
he knew.
Oh, boy.
That,
This is getting ready to be something.
Joe Manchin was the final say in this bill.
Yeah.
Okay. So he flat out asked Kamala Harris, our vice president. Well, I'll just play the audio for you because it's going pretty viral. So here we go.
So who's the real president of this country? Is it Joe Manchin or Joe Biden, Madam Vice President?
Come on, Charlemagne.
Come on.
It's Joe Biden.
I can't tell sometimes.
No. It's Joe Biden. It's Joe Biden. And don't start talking like a Republican about asking whether or not he's president. It's Joe Biden.
Do you think Joe Manchin is a problem?
It's Joe Biden. And I'm vice president. And my name is Kamala Harris.
Tell him.
And the reality is, because we are in office, we do the things like the child tax credit, which is going to reduce black child poverty by 50%, on track to do that.
All right. Well, she goes on and, she talks, but he basically said, who's the real president here? And Kamala Harris.
She is upset.
Yeah.
So who's the real president of this country? Is it Joe Manchin or Joe Biden, Madam Vice President?
Come on, Charlemagne. It's Joe Biden.
I can't tell sometimes.
No. It's Joe Biden. It's Joe Biden. And don't start talking like a Republican about asking whether or not he's president.
So that clip right there went viral over the weekend. And I was like, man.
Wow.
So.
Okay, we got ourselves a feisty one.
Right.
Feisty.
All right, VP Harris.
Okay.
All right. I love it.
Okay, feisty.
So.
Woo.
But I thought that was something.
It is something. Oh, that is something. All right. Also, Americans are looking forward to holiday get-togethers, are finding it harder to get a COVID test before they go. The test is recommended by the CDC for people planning to travel or attend mixed gatherings. But long lines at test sites and a shortage of at-home kits are making it harder for people to comply. Meanwhile, the rapid spread of the Omicron variant of COVID is causing some to rethink their plans. Also in Kentucky, here's another update for you, a sad update. An entire family of 7 in Bowling Green, Kentucky were among the victims of the tornado that swept through 5 states, killing at least 90 people on December the 10th. According to the New York Times, Stephen and Rachel Brown and their 4 children and the children's grandmother, Victoria Brown, were all killed by the storm. So sad. Also, now we're running out of candy canes.
What?
Stop it. I can't even believe this. Now there's a shortage of candy canes to deal with just in time for the holidays. Economy Candy, a New York City store that specializes in candy canes.
We going through a candy cane shortage?
Run out of stock for the first time since it opened its doors in 1937. This is according to the New York Post. In a classic example of the trickle-through economics, this is also affecting the production of the gingerbread houses and the nation's supply of Christmas tree ornaments. shortfall in peppermint production is to be blamed. Well, let me tell you something. You can go to Giant in Millsboro and it stopped.
Okay, all right. Well, let me tell you, this has nothing to do. This has nothing to do
They
with
are stocked with candy canes.
with peppermint shortage or nothing like that. A shortage, but when you hear on the news and you hear like all these stories about, I don't know, businesses and things being overwhelmed.
Yeah.
I guess for the holidays, including
Right.
the mail and the delivery.
Yes.
Okay, being overwhelmed. So this weekend, my daughter I was going out and she said, "Can you mail these for me? Can you run right by the mailbox on your way out and mail these?" I said, "Okay." So I had a stack of envelopes to mail. So when I went to the mailbox, it's one of those ones that it's in the end of our development where you can just pull over and I can put the window down and put them in. One of the big mailboxes gets picked up every day at 5 or whatever. So when I went, I put the window down. I went to put the envelopes in, and it was almost like I heard like them stop, like right there at the top. And I was like, wait a minute. So I kind of reached my hand in to push them, make sure they went down so they wouldn't I don't know, come out or whatever.
You can feel stuff.
All the way up to the top.
It's full.
Full. And I'm talking about one of those real big ones, like probably up to probably almost as tall as me. And I'm thinking, now I don't know if there was some kind of blockage there or whatever, but I'm thinking to myself, I've never.
Yeah, because you can hear it go down.
You can hear
and
it go
drop.
down.
Yes.
Yeah. And I put it in there and I reached my hand in there and I could pull out other people's mail. That's how high it was.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, no wonder they're like overwhelmed.
Wow.
No wonder.
Well, I was
Why
reading
is
the
it like
story
this?
over the weekend.
Why?
And it said that, please, 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 number one, be patient. But number two, thank them. When you see them, thank them. Your postal workers, because they're the ones that are making it happen.
Yeah, they are.
They're the ones that are working the hardest right now. And if you think about it, they're making things happen.
Now,
if they don't deliver it to us, we're stuck.
now I'll thank them after I get my package on time. But then we'll be all good. I'm kidding.
So thank you.
Yes, yes, thank you.
Wow.
So.
All right, locally here, not sure if you heard about this, but a Magnolia man is facing charges after allegedly placing a tracking device on his ex-girlfriend's vehicle.
Yes. You know what? I want to talk about this.
The Delaware State Police say that 48-year-old Brian Talley turned himself in to Troop 3 on Thursday. Police say that on the 9th of November, a female victim reported to troopers that a GPS device had fallen off of her vehicle in the parking lot of a business in Harrington. The victim told police that she was concerned that Talley had placed the device on her vehicle. She turned the vehicle over to troopers who opened up criminal investigation. And on October the 3rd, Talley drove by the victim's residence while she had a male visitor in the home and later contacted the victim about the visit. Police say that the victim and Talley's relationship had ended not long before that. Then on October the 10th, the victim says that she saw the vehicle with the high beams on slowly driving by her home. The victim later identified the vehicle as belonging to Talley, which is her ex-boyfriend. Detectives were able to identify Talley, of the owner of the GPS tracking device, after the Department of Justice subpoenaed the company that sells the devices. Police were able to confirm that the tracking device was purchased on October the 2nd by Talley. He now faces charges of felony stalking, a misdemeanor violation of privacy. He was arraigned at the Justice of the Peace Court 2 and released on $1,500 secured bond, and he has been ordered to have no contact with the victim.
Well, he hadn't put a tracking device on their
here
ex.
she is.
Look.
She pulls into the shopping center. The device falls off. She turns it
Oops.
in. They subpoena the company that makes it. They have to turn over the records. They find out that he actually bought this device on October the 2nd. And now he's facing charges.
Look, who hadn't put a tracking device on?
I don't know anybody who's ever done that before.
Yes.
I never, ever would think about doing something like that.
Chadwick, you better check your car. I'm just saying.
Never do that.
Right. We got sports up next after French Montana.